Well, let's get straight into it. We've got the company out with results, and I've been through the headline figures there. So managing to keep up with the momentum you set in motion last year, swinging back to profitability, the growing revenue, margins and profit all coming through in line with targets that were set for 2011?
A little bit above the targets that we set, which was very pleasing. There's always some targets that you don't make, and there's always room for improvement, but really very satisfied. The team really pulled and did everything we asked them to do.
Well, a bulk of this being attributed to the kind of restructuring we've seen at the company in particular. It's a process that's been underway for the past 3 years now. Where does the company stand right now as a result of the restructuring that has taken place?
Well, the restructuring gave us the foundation, got rid of the overdrafts, got the expenses in line, and we brought the brands in that we wanted to focus on. So we now have those brands. It's now about focus, it's about growth, and it's about the exciting things.
Well, of course, restructuring Cross will be one of the focal points. To what extent is it having a bearing on market share? Because that'll be another focal point, so be it if that's the price you had to pay to get it. So where do you stand in terms of attainment of market share?
Well, we've had about 4 quarters of continual market share increase across all categories. And it's that focus. People are not worried about what's happening in the back office, restructuring. They can focus on what they do best, and that's building the brands.
When it comes to building the brands, you've also started to expand that portfolio in terms of your offering and the boutique of brands that are out there. Take us through that strategy, because it's still within a context where you've got the South African consumer under pressure, homeware and durable goods, purchases under pressure as well.
Yes, what we've tried to do is we've looked at the consumer and we've tried to do a strategy of offering good, better, best. So we start with what we call the affordable brands, quality but affordable. We then look up the scale and offer better and best and top-end brands. And that's worked for us, but being able to offer the bouquet to the consumer and let the consumer make the choice. When the rand is strong, and the consumer has got the cash to spend, we do well on the top-end brands, and in these times, the better brands do well for us in the marketplace.
Of course, let's touch in on that rand, because until now, one would assume that you've been able to enjoy those better margins, benefiting from the weaker rand. That bodes well for importers. But now with the weakness filtering through and strong headwinds posed, likely to keep it that way, and with demand waning a bit, one's got to assume that those margins are going to come under quite a bit of pressure.
Look, the margins are always under pressure. The South African retailers don't give you a lot of room to maneuver from a negotiation. But by having a brand like Pineware in the marketplace that offers a lot of value for money, it's well positioned from a price point of view, it's affordable, and you've got the backing of a company like Amalgamated Appliance from a service and from an after service. That's done very well for us in the marketplace. And we've seen it pick up over the last couple of months.
There's a strategy, though, that you've employed in tandem, and that's an integrated approach with your retailers as well. So take us through that and how that's benefiting, the kind of efficiencies that come through in the business.
If you look at the price of a product that's purchased from the overseas factory or from any factory, you buy it at sort of $12, which translates into a certain amount of rands. Another 50% of that cost of that product is added on through transport, through containers, through insurance, through shipping, through warehousing. So we've put together a strategy to try and reduce those costs as much as possible. And we take some of the goods directly into the retailer, straight into their DC. We cut those costs out. We look at the best way of reducing container rates, shipping rates, and we've managed to have a substantial cost reduction, which has made the end price to the consumer much more affordable.
Well, it seems like an efficient system. Last year, this time, it was specifically on the television and audio businesses that this strategy came to play. Have you widened what kind of products go through this kind of transportation mechanism?
We've changed. So on the television side and the audio side, we've had a strategy that's been working for us. We've now moved that strategy into bigger, small appliances like microwaves, vacuum cleaners, and that's also working for us now as well.
Well, certainly your cash position is getting better. What do you put that down to specifically, and where's that looking to be put to work?
It's all around stock management, turning the stock over faster and faster. And if you can make the assets and actually exploit the assets to get them to really work for you, you generate the cash. And we're delighted with the stock management.
In terms of where that cash is looking to be put to use, you were quite acquisitive during this period, but moving forward, what kind of activity could we expect on that front?
Well, we've still got to pay for some of the acquisitions, so our financial director still got to make those checks out, and that will happen the next month or so. We've got one more acquisition that we're looking at, and that will use some of the cash. But, you know, times are still tough from a bank point of view, and it's very important that you have money in the bank when you go to your bank and ask for money. I know that sounds a bit like an oxymoron, but you need to have a strong balance sheet. And we look for facilities of 200 million from LCs. We look for big facilities with buying foreign exchange contracts, and the banks need to see that you're fiscally restrained in the practices that you adopt.
So now, focus on keeping that balance sheet strong. When it comes to outlook moving forward, of course, demand for appliances, white goods would give you some indication of the strength of the underlying economy in terms of consumer demand. What are you seeing out there, and what's your outlook moving forward?
Over the last month, everything's got topsy-turvy. The rand has deteriorated. We're hearing horror stories coming out of Europe and concern out of the States. You know, and we've seen that happen over the last 3 years. We think the South African market's going to be fairly flat in most of the categories in which we trade. So we don't see any upturn from the consumer side. We see the consumer being share of wallet reducing with all the taxes, the prices like electricity, rates going up, all of those affecting the consumer. So we think it'll be fairly flat, the market. We think that we're going to have a growth, and the growth will come from the new categories, and it'll come from Africa.
Just very briefly, I mean, you mentioned a whole host of factors at play there. What about the Consumer Protection Act? How do you see that having a bearing on your business? Does it have a direct bearing?
It has a direct bearing. And really what the Consumer Act is taking all the rights of the consumer and putting it in one act. And it's very important for us. We started concentrating about 18 months ago as just a general good business practice to improve the quality. So what we did is we looked at everything. We looked at our service, our technicians in. We went to all the factories that we deal with. We put into place a product improvement program. We did inspections on the line. And we've had a 25% improvement in the quality of the product. So that's really paid off for us. And the Consumer Protection Act, it's really important to have a well-informed consumer when they make a buying decision.
And perhaps increasing their ability to actually spend, without being too risk averse right now.